Top seed in the Eastern Conference playoffs, the Indiana Pacers starting to have their backs against the wall against the 8th-seeded Atlanta Hawks. They're down 2-1 in the series. Roy Hibbert, the All-Star, has struggled in this series, but early on, Hibbert active in the first. Watch the nice move here against Elton Brand, a little up and under that goes down later. It's Evan Turner looking and finding Roy Hibbert, and yeah, that's easily done for Roy inside, and Roy playing some defense as well, getting the rejection on Pero. And Pero Antich didn't like it, but it was a block for Roy Hibbert, who had 6 points and 2 blocks at the half. Pacers struggling as a team in the second quarter. Paul George can't get the shot off before the shot clock expires later. Lance Stevenson open for three, and being open isn't enough. He misses the three there long. George Hill also taking a three-pointer. This one doesn't go. The Pacers 0 of 5 from distance in the quarter. They shot just 25%. Jeff Teague driving to the hole. Just missed the little layup. Look at Paul Millsap active inside. 18 points at the half. Atlanta in front by 4. Less than 3 to go in the half. Millsap again. Tough spinning move. The Hawks outscored the Pacers 26-13 in the quarter. They take a 6-point lead to the break. Third quarter. Pero Antich passing to Kyle Korver for the 3 of 8 from range on the game. Atlanta up by 9. Could they take a 3-1 lead in the series? Then Paul Millsap fouls David West, picking up his 4th foul. Paul Millsap heads to the bench. Hawks turn the ball over in transition. It's Paul George, and he's so tough to stop in transition. Smooth move to the basket, gathers and lays it in. He was 10 of 18 from the field. Then David West kicking it outside. George Hill knocks down a triple. 15 points on the game for Hill. Indiana in front, 56-54. As Paul Millsap looks on, and then Paul George from the rafters throwing that one down. He had a double-double on the game. 24 points, 10 rebounds. Indiana up by a single. We go to the fourth quarter. DeMarre Carroll looking for Paul Millsap on the, just hanging around play. Millsap just beats the buzzer. And yeah, the Hawks take the lead 70-68. Millsap, a 29-point game. That was game high. Jeff Teague knocks down a 3 of his own. He had 14 points. Atlanta suddenly up by 5 with less than 5 to go. Luis Scola passing to George Hill, and this was a critical shot. The answer right there, right back at the Hawks. That cuts the lead down to 2, and Roy Hibbert fired up for his teammates while he's on the bench. David West then passing to Paul George. Paul George from distance, and look who's fired up again. Roy Hibbert loving what he's seeing. Indiana in front, 86-85. George Hill to David West for 3, and David West showing some range. 18 points on the game, and once again, fired up. Roy Hibbert, first one out to greet his teammates. It's 89-85. Indiana in front. Now Paul Millsap coming right back at you. Hands it off to Kyle Korver. Kyle Korver misses the 3, but he's fouled from distance. Watch it one more time. Feet clearly behind the line. It's a touch foul, but it is a foul on a shooter. So Kyle Korver goes to the line and knocks down each and every one of his free throws. It's a 1-point game. George Hill, less than a minute to go, driving inside, gets the tough layup to go. 91-88. Indiana by 3. Hawks go for the quick 2, down by 3, and it's Paul Millsap inside, missing the short layup. He thought he was fouled, didn't get the call, so it's a tough play for the Hawks there. Paul George fouled immediately on the ensuing inbounds. He goes to the line. This is the first free throw for Paul George, and it's short. He has a chance to ice it with 7.5 seconds left. This is the second one, trying to lock this one down for Indiana, and he misses that one. So the Hawks get the rebound. They've got a shot off a timeout, off the inbounds play that the Hawks dial up after the 2 missed Paul George free throws. Look who, Paul Millsap, looking at a 3. He can't find an opening. Pero Antich has a 3 opportunity, and he can't get it to go. Indiana survives against the Atlanta Hawks. It's a 3-point win, 91-88, that evens the series at 2 games apiece.